right, so yeah, we're back with our podcast after a handful of walls that we hit, and now we're here, finally. Well, not finally, but we're here, and we have some people. We have a few people who are new to the podcast, and we have other people that are new to SRC in general. I know one of them is. I can't remember how new she is. Okay, so the new people should introduce themselves first, and then the people new to the podcast should then introduce themselves, and all us old people will sign on after that.
So, new person, go.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. So, my name is Dom. You can tell from my voice, I'm not American. I'm Australian. Just putting it out there.
You lied to us.
Oh my god.
I feel so betrayed right now.
Sorry. My Tumblr URL is Valkyrie Music, and I am on the music team for Summer Rose Court. And yeah, I wrote the Vice theme.
Oh god, my heart goes pitter-patter.
Your Kokoro does the Doki Doki. Me confirmed for Weeaboo Trash.
All right.
Yes, I'm done. Someone else go.
Katie.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, hi. I'm Katie. Also known as Tumblr user Spacey Squid. And this is my first podcast. I'm Dory's girlfriend, so I've been with SRC since ages, like forever. Yeah, but so yeah.
She's
now
also
here I
an
am.
editor because.
Oh yeah, I do editing.
She keeps forgetting to say that like a nerd.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I do editing. I do
Nerd.
that, and that's all I have to say.
She also bakes really great cakes and then tells me
True.
about it when she knows that I can't eat them, like an asshole.
On the menu today, blueberry cake.
Shut the fuck up! I don't
You're
need
welcome.
that shit. I don't need that shit.
Language, there is a little boy here.
SRC dating counseling.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Wally, take the floor. I'm really sorry about that. I just
It's
have a lot of
okay.
feelings about cake.
Okay. I'm Wally. Wallace the Walrus is my Tumblr name, and I joined SRC because of art. Yeah.
Woohoo! So kawaii!
I am not.
We all really love Wally
Desu.
because he's like a cute patoot, even though he denies it. So
Wally is also just like he's so great to have on the art team. He's so gung ho,
absolutely.
and
Oh,
his Blake is so handsome.
And I'm probably gonna embarrass Wally right now, so I apologize beforehand because this is gonna be gushy and a little gay.
Gay.
It's
Just a little?
All the
Just
gay.
Okay.
just a smidge. I really really adore Wally's style because of how unique it is. It's really very it's really obvious who drew the thing basically, and it's really nice to see all of these blocky shapes and nice things, and yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
Well, golly, thank you.
Wally, we all love you. I love all of you, but we all love Wally especially because he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Ow, that probably should not have happened. It's hard. Let's see.
Who else do we have?
I think that's it. Oh,
That's it for the newer people.
that's right. Older people. Hi, I'm Dory / Tumblr Dog Tit.
I still can't get over your friggin' name. Dog tit.
Oh God. Yes. Dog Tit. That me. I am, I guess, the mom type. Fuck it. You guys know who I am.
Mama Hen. Your Mama Hen.
Cluck cluck. Caw caw. Etc. Etc.
Ka 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 ka. That was supposed to be like the walrus, but it messed up.
You, huh? All right.
Nice.
I will, Kemi. Okay, well, since I'm talking now, this is Newmies again. Or King. You hear me referred to as King, probably more than you hear me referred to as Newmies.
Nobody refers to you as newbies unless they're a nerd.
It's such a hard... It is harder to say than it should be. But Dory, for some reason, all of a sudden I'm remembering the story of how we ended up with one of Dory's other nicknames, which is
What?
Tit God, which was just real quick. If I remember it correctly, I think Xena Roseless. She's an artist, right?
Yes.
Yes.
She had said something, and then for some reason I decided to write Xena backwards as Annex, and then she wrote my name at the time backwards or something.
Like Chrissy wrote wrote Doc Tit backwards as Tit.
And then we ran with Tit God for like a 30.
I thought it was. Oh my god! I did not know that.
Okay, apparently it was Zumbra, not Zextrin. You guys are freaking Organization 13 with all your X's. Xena, Zextrin, Zumbra.
Beautiful.
Okay, well that's my introduction now. Kemi and Zumbra, you talk about it. For the Dory is all is Dory. That was supposed to be our chant.
Oh god.
Okay, I'll go. My name is Zumbra. I'm just some guy that named Dory Tit God.
Don't let him fool you. He does at least
Just
2 other things.
Some guy. Yeah, he does.
Everything.
Pretty much. He doesn't do anything too big. He just programs the entire fucking game.
Yeah, I just wait for everyone else to do the work.
NBG.
No, but for real, like the stuff that he can do with the program is really
Hilarious.
hilarious, incredible. It's great. It's great. It's good. It's good. No, that was oh god, he did a thing.
Austin sliders. God damn it.
he did a thing where God, it was during the
April
first.
Fools?
No, it wasn't April Fools. That was
It was
with,
really recently.
Yeah, it was the Glinda where she was like, ah!
Oh,
Oh
that was
yeah.
me trying to figure out like how to do 2
That's
different
so
like types
fucking
of
funny.
animations at the same time. Like I knew how to move them across the screen. I know how to rotate them, but I wanted to do them at the same time. So I guess that was just my test to see how that worked.
It's like,
Glinda losing control of her
Stranger,
life.
Stranger, hello.
We sort of have a deleted scene where Glinda is literally spiraling out of control.
Just she zooms across the screen and screams. It's awesome.
And Yang and Ruby just stand there. They don't even do anything. They're just like, hey, there's Glinda. Ah.
Hey, some girl is in trouble.
I should go post that after this podcast or something.
Hella.
do that.
You should have that
Do
as
it,
like DLC. Like when you beat all of the boots, you get all the silly little videos Zumbra's made.
God,
Titan Yang.
Titan,
Jesus.
Yang, Ren, Blake.
Speaking of Yang, I'm Kemi. Yang is what I draw here.
Keep interrupting people during their introductions. I'm so sorry.
I've basically I've drawn Yang a billion times. Is essentially what this boils down to. That's my contribution to SRC.
And a mighty contribution it is.
Yeah.
Literally, mighty.
Yes.
Cause she's busty. Or ass. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was more talking about the muscles, but sure, her breasts are incredible as well.
They are,
Busty.
Buffsty. I like that.
My breasts give me super strength.
We don't need to talk about Yang yet because she's later on the board of things to talk about apparently. So we'll get into that later.
It will come.
As will most
As
everyone else.
As the prophet.
It's gonna be a long podcast.
Oh no.
I don't understand.
Neither do I, Wally. It's okay.
It's okay,
You
Wally.
don't understand. Just nobody explain anything. God. All right, King, you had CR.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to get this back into some semblance of order. And hang on, was this? How did we
Oh,
do?
that's right.
Oh shit!
Y'all
is
forgotten me, man.
Shit! I'm so sorry.
Racism.
Okay.
Oh wow, sorry. Wow.
Yeah, King. Okay.
Wow.
I see what I'm worth here.
What would
Oh my
what
God.
would we do without Zumbra? Like honestly, like legit.
Die, presumably.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Frump Grump. I've been on the podcast before. My Tumblr is same, Frump Grump. I am an artist for SRC. Yes, I make your babes enabler king. You should have given me more backstory, seriously, before I drew them. Come on. You should have known.
I
You
heard
should
a
have
very
known.
quiet like yes. Just laughing because that reminds me.
just the spirit of Chrissy. Whenever the word enabler is said, she just kind of appears.
Yes.
that quiet yes wasn't actually a quiet yes. It was more like Chrissy screaming from across the continent. Just like
It was
yes!
It was actually a really loud yes. We just heard it as a quiet yes.
She's like,
Frump is an astounding artist. Frump did the really, really gorgeous shot of Ruby in the desert with starry sky in the promo video,
Oh.
and my heart goes pitter patter.
Frump did like the best CGs that
Smash
I
tech.
know
shit.
Frump is lovely.
Now you're
And
all making
just-
me embarrassed.
Well, your art is fantastic. I would propose, but it's an inanimate object, and as such, I cannot get a yes from it.
I'm gonna marry it.
Fair enough.
Wally's got it.
yep.
Steve Loeb.
She does
Mean
it
Girls
even
quotes in the
weird.
chat. Everything is awesome. Anyway, King, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
what
right.
were you gonna do when you forgot Frump?
I was gonna try and talk about demo hype, but then demo hype's not on the list of topics, so I was
He's
gonna.
not.
Just talk about it. Who gives a shit? Just do it.
Okay,
Go.
well, yeah, couple weeks ago, July 4th, during
America.
RTX,
Mhm.
RTX Day, America Day, and SRC Demo Day is when
No,
we
no, no,
drop.
no, 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 no. America Day is July 4th, you plebe.
But we released it. Wait, did we release it on the 5th or the 4th?
No,
We
4th.
released it on the. No, we didn't release it on the. Did we release it on the?
We released it on the 4th,
We
We
Dory.
released it on the
Son of a
4th.
shit! I am.
Ha!
Dory, for goodness sake!
I was on the
Dory,
right
think
track
of your
for once.
country.
Go home, Dory. You're drunk.
Oh!
Oh,
But
God.
yes, King, go.
All right, since I'm right for once, America Day, RTX Day, and SRC Demo Day. We released our demo. We were super hyped for that, and then more people got hyped for it, which made us more hyped and discuss because I'm running out of ideas.
It was a hype Ouroboros, basically.
Because not only had we gotten this entire bout of information from RTX about Ruby, because the trailer had dropped, the fight between Pyrrha and fucking Mercury, and then it was me, Chrissy, and Dory were sitting there, and Dory was like, "Should we Beyonce this?" And then we Beyonce.
No, that wasn't me. That was Chrissy. Chrissy was like, "Should we
said
Beyonce this?"
Beyonce it. That's right. Chrissy
And-
decided we should Beyonce it.
Yeah, and we were just like, "Fuck it, yes."
We Beyonce'd it,
No,
and
nobody said a spoiler.
it was yeah. What spoiler was even said?
Dude, Pyrrha versus Mercury was released
like,
by Monty,
yeah.
a long ass time ago. So
That was on his Twitter.
yeah, so
Oh, I
I
thought it
mean,
was a spoiler thingy.
No,
Oh,
it was
no,
on
no.
his Twitter. Yeah, no, he released it after they released it at RTX first, and then he released it online.
That's what
The
they
trailer
did with all the other
was a
stuff we're not allowed to talk about.
what?
Like that's what they did with all the other stuff we're not allowed to talk about.
yeah, but
We're not allowed to talk about anything about SRC.
and
but-
if
King, I think what you mean is we can't talk about the things in Volume 2 before they were released. At the time, I
Yeah.
don't think the trailer was available yet, but
No.
now that it's the 20th, we can talk about it.
Well, no, because
I
there are
mean-
still people that are trying not to watch this stuff, so they don't want to get spoiled by
Oh.
it.
Okay, I
well,
see.
I mean,
'Cause I
we
know-
just mentioned the right. Well, anyway, sorry about the spoiler. I guess we can
Yeah, I
ask.
guess.
I guess we can ask Duncan or Zumbra to put a little hashtag spoiler alert for 5 seconds. Anyway,
Yeah, but we Beyonce'd it, and we got an insane outpouring of hype about it. And it was just really cool. It felt really nice to be Beyonce for 5 seconds.
I'm Beyonce every day.
Excellent.
you live a blessed life.
And I'm Beyonce every night. We
You
alternate.
Well,
Yeah.
right. Let's see. So that's anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I guess another thing that we could talk about is Let's Plays.
Oh, Lord.
Crap. All right. Well, there was the drunk Let's Play, and I can't remember who made it, so I just call it the first
Fox.
sober Let's Play.
Fox did.
Oh, Fox did the drunk.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Fox
I remember Swody.
Swody
I don't
Bird.
remember. I don't remember who anyone is. I just remember
It was Rantra Bontra.
Rantra. Rantra was the one crazy about Glinda.
Right, that was one of my favorites
Like,
because
Glinda was her waifu.
she was just so hyped for Glinda. It was great.
The amount of rage I heard, not even rage, Chrissy's the one who gets rageful, but the amount of hype I heard about Yang's abs gave me life.
Like literally, pretty much every, I guess, Let's Play or just general like reaction was just like those abs, though.
I know.
It was great.
I think shortly afterward there was like a 3-part Let's Play from like someone named Lands, I think. But
Really?
Yeah, it was made quite late, and I didn't realize it until like after the first 3 Let's Plays were available.
I haven't seen that.
I was just like searching Summer Rose Court on YouTube one day, and it's like, oh hey, I haven't seen this one before.
God, the fact that you could just like type that into YouTube and then like our game pops up as a Let's Play. God, that feels really good. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out because I feel really happy about stuff about pertaining to that stuff. Yes.
I'm happy that half the time when I search Summer Rose Court on Tumblr that I say like I type summer and it's like the first result. That makes me happy sometimes. The other thing I was going to say with the demos and the demo and the reactions that is still hilarious to us is that about 90% of the people that have played the demos, they get to the one dialogue between Ruby and Yang, and they're like, what is this enabler garbage? And then they choose the enabler option.
It's always super great. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? That's it. It just they click it anyway, and it's like, well,
I'm already in deep.
It's the Yang's puppy dog face. That blushing little smile. It's just like, oh, I can't even say no to you. Get naked.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a startling leap, but also a leap that many would make.
But even if you don't click the enabler option, you also get some pretty sweet dialogue there.
Oh
too.
yeah,
Some
absolutely.
Super cute dialogue. Chrissy
It's
did
like
a good job writing it.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win situation no matter what, actually.
Really,
is.
like for real. Like you can get you can get your you can get your trash and your not trash. I don't know.
Trash
exactly.
and recycling.
Super.
I your trash and your recyclables all in one.
Exactly. Well, I definitely remember like playing through the demo and being like, "This is the cutest thing ever." Because like, I love family stuff. That's my jam. So get a lot of that with SRC.
You're gonna get so much family stuff, which is ironic because everybody's families are like dead or something.
Wow, way to kill the party.
I'm kidding. Or am I? Or am I?
The other funny thing I remember it from at least one Let's Play. I feel like it happened in another one, and it's even funnier because it's exactly what Dory said when she posted this art. The art of the feed supplier, like near the beginning of the demo, like everyone was like, "Oh my god, she's hot!" And if you hadn't seen it way back when Dory posted the sprites, she even commented, "Why did I make a one-shot character so hot?"
That was my main problem. It was like, I was like, I'm gonna make this feed supplier lady really nice. And then I made her too nice. And I was like, shit, I fucked up. And then I was like, alright, now I'm not gonna make the blacksmith hot at all. And I was like, I fucked up. Why'd I fuck up a second time?
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I keep drawing hot people.
That's a curse that I am burdened with. Actually.
Making people hot is just my default setting.
She's just too good at drawing hotties like all the time.
This is true.
Oh, this
I just make cute people.
is
Your
gonna
Blake
sound
is a
like
hot tater tot.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, don't even mess. We all know.
This is gonna sound like shameless self-promotion or something, but this reminds me of the Photoshop I made way back when of the scene from SpongeBob where Squidward's like, just imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot. But I changed it so that it was the original Ruby design and then the SRC designs.
I feel really like giddy that you would say that. That makes me smile. Thank you.
You are welcome.
God, now I really do want to put her in the background of a Mercury scene.
Do it.
Shit. She's just always there. It's like, why?
She's just there's like, no, she's like Nurse Joy. She has like 8 twin sisters
my
and they're
God.
just
No. See, I don't sell dragon food. I sell horse food.
My sister is the one that sells dragon food. But I thought your sister sold fish food. Oh no, that's my other sister.
Like in every plane of existence, there's just that one lady, and her design has not changed at all, or maybe
She's
just slightly.
the singular person of color in Weiss's homeland.
In Weiss's mayonnaise line.
Yeah, in Mayoville, she's the one POC.
And they like
Okay,
put out a
let's
book.
Let's give
And,
Dom
like-
CR. Dom.
You guys said my name. But then you like, and she like opens up a book and it's like got all the pictures of all the merchant ladies, like all doing the Officer Jenny salute or the Nurse Joy salute.
And it's like, wow, you have a really extensive family.
I mean, there's little ones like in the episode of Pokemon where there's like little Nurse Joy. So like, we want to be Nurse Joy's like our mum. We would have merchants ladies as well.
That episode fucked me up so bad. I was like, what the shit? Did they reproduce like cells? Oh god!
Like rabbits.
Mitosis.
Oh.
Oh my, that reminds me of the other screenshot from Pokemon I've seen on Tumblr a couple times, where it's like Brock is like making dinner for his brothers and sisters,
Oh my god.
and his little brother is like, I have a crush on a girl in my class. Who is it, kiddo? All of them. And Brock is like, that's a chip off the old Brock.
Oh god.
Oh,
It was even better with the...
frying pan.
God.
And it's a frying pan.
Oh god, you're all fired.
The worst.
Oh,
Again, I
no.
quit.
Oh no!
Oh
God. All right, that's enough about Pokemon.
Let's do the newbie things. We'll see why the newbies
Yeah.
decide to join up.
Sure, why not? Let's do this. Do it.
So,
Dom?
Yep.
Go
So, Zextrin approached me and said, this is after I released my From Shadows arrangement, which was like that smooth jazz version of From Shadows. So, after I released that, Zextrin was like, hey, do you want to come do some Rose Court stuff? And I said, oh, okay. And so she added me on Skype and we talked back and forth about, well, we need character themes and we need some background music. And then we started talking about the Vice theme. Yeah, I say Vice because my family's European. So it's just inbred. You just say the Vice. So, and she's like, oh, yeah, well, Vice is da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, okay. So then I opened up the software I used to compose and I wrote a little thing. And then I did a thing. Then I sent it through. And Zextrin was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's add you to the main chat. Ever since joining this main chat, I have to check my Skype constantly. I've had to delete Skype off my phone because it's always vibrating from guys at like, say, 2 a.m. So, because it's a massive time difference. I wake up, I'm like, oh, God, it's the Summer Rose Core people again.
The Americans.
Those fucking Americans.
again.
Foolish Americans.
We're
But,
so sorry.
And that's okay. And so then I expanded on that Vice theme. And so, yeah, I do the music stuff
All right.
mainly. I write more.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I write mainly more orchestral sort of stuff. And so that's my style, I guess, really. Yeah, sorry. Dory, go for it.
All right. I just wanted to let you guys know that I was able to download said Wise theme, and let's see, it's got 118 plays on my iTunes already. So
Holy
just letting you guys know how
my
good this
God.
fucking thing is. I mean,
Oh,
didn't.
I'm sorry. I saw.
Orgasm, mate?
Okay, that may have been
Why?
what it sounded like, but it was actually a pain. It was a. Let's just go with that because I can't. Just, it was like a pity groan because I found it's a picture of I think an Arcanine. Is that the final form? It's an Arcanine, and it has a little sign on it that says, "I accidentally used Fire Fang on my own balls." So that was like a sympathy groan.
Oh no. Well, wait. If Arcanine's a fire type, then it wouldn't actually be effective at all because I'm not even getting into this. I'm not getting into this. All right, Kimmy, go. Kimmy, go.
Kimmy.
I have the Weiss theme tab open in my browser constantly because sometimes, no matter what I'm doing, drawing anything, eating dinner, playing Skyrim, I'll just be like, you know what I need? Some poncy gay night music. And there it is. Oh my god.
It's true. It's so good. It's just like the perfect theme that I had it like in my brain noodle. Like for all time. So it's good. It's good. Get hype. Get hype, nerds.
Get hype.
Okay.
Last time I had like 500 plays on my SoundCloud. I'm like, holy crap. It's amazing.
Bitches love. Oh god, super quick before Zimber goes, I'm very sorry. But Dom also did a Blake theme that's from Shadows, but as jazz. Ah! It's so good! It's just the best! I almost fell asleep to it once. It was so soothing and sad. I loved it. Alright, go.
Yeah, about that smooth jazz. It was like I was expecting something like, mysterious like Blake, but then it's like, whoa, wait, what is this? But actually, no. I had a question for Dom. How did you get into music, like in general, like making it and stuff?
Okay. So all right, everyone, gather around, sit down.
Story time.
Yay!
So my father is Kemi sits. So my father plays trumpet. And so when I was little, I took like piano lessons. Then I went to trumpet for about 8 years. And I have this thing called synesthesia. So I literally see colors when I hear music. So so whenever I hear anything, like, even I'm just like in a store and there's music playing like obnoxiously, and I'll be like, oh god damn it, I'm sick of this green in my face. Quite literally. Literally, I see colors. I'm not joking. I'm not crazy. But
oh man.
Yeah. So then after I play trumpet, I swapped to bass. So my main instrument is double bass and electric bass, and I do both classical and jazz. So really, it was a family thing, Zumbro. Long story short, too long did not read. It was a family thing.
Oh, I see. I find the synesthesia a little interesting because it's like not really common at all. It's like kind of rare, and it's like this is one of the first times I've actually heard an actual person that I know have synesthesia.
Oh, thank you. Also, my brother has taste synesthesia, so whenever he tastes something, he sees a color.
Oh wow.
So it's just me and my brother. My parents don't have it, which is really weird, and no one else in my family I know has it. So it's just
really
me and my brother.
Rare. So it's really rare, and then all of a sudden there's two of you. That's like
oh god, there's two
that's like
of them.
a ripoff. It's really rare, but me and my brother both have it. That's not fair.
Yeah.
There's different forms of it.
Like not even based on music. Now I'm just interested in this. Like, is it pattern based, or is it just like the things that you see have that tint of that color, or just like?
So the way I describe it is, when someone breathes out cigarette smoke and there's like that smoky effect?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but a different color for every note.
Huh.
So I can't listen to certain types of music because it's just a clusterfuck of sounds and colors, and it looks like shit. So it's
so now your music tastes also have like an aesthetic taste then? Like if you don't like a color, do you avoid music with that?
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god, that's so neat. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I
remember in my high school, my senior year of high school, I actually took a sociology psychology class, and they talked about synesthesia. They showed a video of it and stuff, and this is just so cool. Like, it's just, oh my god, it's really neat. It's really just like cool.
Hey Dom, I have a follow-up question. Now that you mentioned that you have synesthesia, what colors do you see when you listen to the Ruby themes that you've composed?
Okay, so it's all by key. So Vice was written in E minor, and E minor is actually brown. So it's literally shit.
Which is fitting because Vice is a shit.
It all makes sense now. It's coming together.
It's yeah. So and with the like the other stuff, I've done some other like little background themes as well, which you'll see later in the other chapters. So, but they're all just kind of like ones in F minor. So F minor is green, like a really nice teal green. My favorite key is G minor because that's just like this really nice gold. It's like a really beautiful gold. Then Blake's theme is in C minor, so that's like a darker green, I guess. It's like a more of a foresty sort of green than a teal, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, but with the ruby, this will be the day. That's like a really dark blue.
Wow.
It's kind of interesting to hear how the colors you perceive are different from like the colors that we associate with the characters.
Yeah, like I saw you associate advice of why I associate with her with shit.
It's fitting for her, though.
I mean,
She's
you're
literally a
not wrong.
shitlord.
You're not wrong about that. Honestly.
Little.
I love her.
She's great, and your
She's
theme
such
for
a-
her is wonderful.
Soggy sack of diarrhea, but I love her.
Oh.
Oh God.
You're welcome for that mental image. You're very welcome.
I never thanked you for it, actually.
Well, I perceived it with my powers of observation, so you're welcome. Oh, man.
I just want to know what program you're using to do the composing and whatnot.
Oh, okay. So I use a program called Sibelius. It was named after Jean Sibelius and Sibelius Academy. It's basically like a score. It looks like an orchestra score. So I notate everything. So I've got it up now. I was actually working on Blake's theme before we started the podcast. It's
Nice.
this giant sort of I'll screenshot it, send you guys. It's this giant sort of like musical notation score program where I notate everything. So it's not like GarageBand. Well, you can, there's an effect you can use on GarageBand and this too. You just like play it on a MIDI, like a keyboard, and it will notate itself. I do it all by like memory sort of thing. So I just kind of like have to know the duration and plug it in. So yeah, the software is called Sibelius. Then when I send audio files to the Google Docs, I will put it into GarageBand as just MIDI files, just to send across so you guys can get a general understanding of what it will sound like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's GarageBand and Sibelius.
Love it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Love it.
All right.
Here comes the screenshot.
Here
Sorry. Yeah, I'll
comes
shut up now.
Who do we have next? We
Wally.
have Wally. Tell us why you joined SRC and what you joined for.
I joined SRC, well, you guys were recruiting, and I was just like, hey, I can do this, I think. No. And I was kind of beating myself up over it, and then I was just like, whatever, I'll join, so I sent the thing, and I got in, and I was like, hey, cool. Sorry, my voice cracked. But, I joined for art, because I wanted to draw, like, anything. I was like, I can draw anything. I'll even draw backgrounds if I have to.
I actually remember getting the message from you in the big ol' dev blog and getting like really excited because I really liked the way you drew. So that was my reaction. I was like, "Yay!
Oh, gosh.
Really good artist wants to be here! Yay!"
Yeah.
It was so good.
Well, I improved. So, it's a lot better now than back then.
Hey, Wally, how long
Yeah.
have you been drawing?
I've been drawing since I picked up a crayon when I was like 2.
Wow.
Wonderful.
My first drawing was literally a circle on a triangle with a face.
Cute.
And I think my mom still has a picture of what I drew when I was 5. It was a dinosaur and everything was fully colored. And it was pretty great. It was a realistic dinosaur.
Oh man.
That's
But
what
I was
remember.
also kind of a shitty kid when I was younger. And this teacher's like, we're gonna draw hearts for Valentine's Day, and I drew a literal heart.
You're delightful.
How did you know what a literal heart looked like?
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
I was really excited when Wally came on because it was during my whole health bout with organ removal, and I made a list of people who I was originally going to do the Blake sprite, and I was like, I made a list of like, okay, because I am unhealthy, I cannot do this, or for whatever reason. And Wally was at the top of my list because his Blake is fucking hot tater tot. Like, she got the booty. And I was so happy when he came on because, like, we needed somebody really awesome to handle Blake because she does play such a big role. And then we got Wally. It was perfect.
This is very true.
I actually
Blake
thought I was never gonna do Blake like ever. So when you gave me Blake to do, I literally had to go away for a second and cry.
Aww, Wally, we love you.
Oh,
We
God.
love you so much.
That is adorable. And yeah, Blake, in music terms, well, Blake is really difficult to, from what I've heard, Blake is hard to draw and write for, and she's really hard to write music for as well. Because she's just so unique.
Ah, that goddamn fucking cat girl. I swear to God.
Good thing I draw her every
Friggin'
day.
cats.
Yeah, I mean, Wally's just got
Okay, cat.
such a unique style, which we need to handle this character who is incredibly, unique and a pain in the ass from what we're hearing for the music department. But it was just so good, and I'm so glad that you were so excited to work on Blake, and I'm so glad that you get to work on Blake. It's excellent.
I'm actually making her ears move with her expressions.
Ah!
Yes.
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 Oh,
Yes.
Wally, you're the best person ever.
Yes.
My God, yes.
Yes, Wally, yes.
Wally broke us.
Yeah, we're dead. That's it. That's the end of
And
SRC.
podcast devolves into just everybody screaming yes at each other.
I'm sorry.
Never be
Don't
sorry.
be.
Never apologize. Your
Yeah,
work
Wally,
is wonderful.
I'm stalking your Tumblr, Wally. I'm looking at the Blake. I'm just going, yes.
Right?
gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
God. I'm so pumped.
Such hype.
So.
Very excited.
Oh no! Did you just Doge meme?
Oh,
I
God.
always thought it was pronounced Doge because of an E.
Doge. Yeah.
It might
I think
be.
doggy.
My doggy.
Doge. Like doge. Like, because
Doge.
Japanese, it'd be doge. Because, like, I'm thinking of the katakana and hiragana in Japanese. So it'd be like doge. So,
That makes sense. Because that's how my dad says it.
That's awesome.
Well then, I'm trash.
Then I'm trash. That's the proper response.
Alright, here is what Kemi has personally been waiting for.
What?
Oh,
No, what is
shit.
the team up to now? The current.
No,
you
wait.
skipped one.
Shit. Everybody, stop. I'm a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit. Katie!
Katie, talk.
Katie!
Okay.
Talk to people.
Okay.
Talk about why you came here. What brought you to SRC. And you can't use
Well-
me. You can't use me as an excuse. You can't do that.
Dory,
It's
you're my
true.
only business reference.
Excuse.
Well, looks like you.
Like gay business.
I like how you
reference.
say excuse.
Yeah, she is my gay business reference.
You know
I
it.
am the biggest gay.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's say objectively, I had never been involved with Dory. And I just from the outside, like looking in at SRC, I think it's an awesome story. I think it's really well thought out. All the designs are super cool, and yeah, that's why I like SRC. And as far as what brought me to the team, obviously I'm Dory's girlfriend, so I think I was automatically like drafted in just by the fact that I've been dating her for 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Oh
You get
my
the
God.
rejection letter from
Yeah.
SRC. We're sorry.
We're sorry, but we don't need you.
I would never do that. That would just.
And as far as my sorry,
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, as far as like my services to the team are, for like a while, my computer was just dying, and now I have a new computer, so I can do editing, which is really exciting. The writing is super good to me. I really love it, and I think editing is such a privilege. So I can make everything as like to the best as it can be.
Yeah, we have like 3 editors now, so I mean, it's gonna be super polished work.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely gonna be like the biggest, the best, the brightest, the bravest, the boldest, the Batmanest. I don't know. I'm just
Excellent.
putting down adjectives now.
Hey, Katie, I have a question.
Yes.
So when you're editing, like, two things, like, what types of things do you edit for? Like, do you look out for? And second, like, do you work with the other editors to figure out like, oh, here's like the style guide we want to follow or anything like that?
Well, I haven't been editing for long, but in general, when I'm doing editing, I like to look at wording. If something sounds like it doesn't flow right to me, then I want to correct that.
Mm-hmm.
And like obviously grammar, spelling, etc. That's basic stuff. But if
Plot holes
they're
too, right?
plot holes, yeah,
Like-
all of us are looking at plot holes for sure. Because that can happen. Like with multiple writers, plot holes are going to crop up, and somebody's going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to add this fact in." Somebody else is going to be like, "Ah, never mind."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's cool. I think it's cool that we got a lot of like different perspectives here on the team. I think it's going to make for a better work in the end. So,
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's alright. You're forgiven. She's not forgiven.
Oh.
And do you work with the other editors at all?
That's not
Like,
Oh,
do you make a style guide or anything?
not as far as I've seen. I always pay attention to the other editors' comments, though. I read them very thoroughly.
All right.
Yep, I'm a business professional here, obviously.
Bazinga!
Why
You're
does that
sleeping
have
with
to
the
do with
boss, so
anything?
that's not professional.
I'm
Because
sorry,
we're all
there was
totally professional.
there was a yes, we're all totally professional. We were all like burping our ABCs like 25 minutes ago. Professional.
This is gonna go on a resume one day. And then
Oh boy.
they're gonna find this and they're gonna be like, "Was that you burping RWBY?" No.
I don't know. What makes you say that, friend?
You have no proof.
Alright,
We haven't
Moving-
done the what is the crew up to? We haven't done
now
that yet.
now we're moving on to that, Kimmy.
Well, no, Frump just posted another thing.
No, that's what that is what like the crew is up to, basically. We kind of can't really go into that because it's kind of spoilery for SRC in general.
Is it?
So, I would say so. I guess the most that can be said is that we are all working very hard on Act 2. Act 2, Part 1. Oh god, no, we're not mentioning chest hair without MJ here to defend herself. No.
No, MJ needs to be here to face that accusation.
MJ needs to be here to have it like rubbed in her face about what she's done.
To remind her.
To
That
remind
thing
her.
scared my mom.
I'm so pleased.
Beautiful.
I'm
It's
so
like a
pleased.
toupee glued onto his chest.
I still like the idea of him seeing Jean and being like, "You don't have any chest hair," so he just tears off a piece of his chest hair
Oh,
and
we're not
glues it
getting
to
into
Jean's
this.
chest.
No.
This is not a thing we're doing.
Oh god. Anyway, we're all working very hard on Act 2, and it's gonna be
And-
great. And then we'll move on to Act 3, and then Act 4, and then it's gonna be even more great, or whatever. Alright.
You sound really enthusiastic.
I'm so enthusiastic. I'm sorry. I'm just really, like, it's the horrible image of Roman ripping off of his chest hair and slapping it off with somebody
Oh,
else. It's just
gosh.
really vibrant behind my eyelids, and I blame King for my entire life.
Your
Um,
entire
Literally,
My entire life.
you sounded like you were gonna throw up all over everything.
I was like speaking through my teeth. Right. Something I want to also say super quick, as it's being mentioned in the chat. We got a question a while back that was asking if we would release the whole game as, as a whole, or in parts, like, Act 2 and then Act 3 and then Act 4, which we would do that if there were any way to salvage your save files. As far as I know from Zumbra, it's not possible to keep a saved file carried over, so you would literally have to start from the very beginning of each playthrough, which is just clunky and tedious. And I mean, you are going to be replaying it anyway, because I assure you, you are going to want to replay it. Is that cocky? That's cocky.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
There's no way to continue a save as far as I know, but I'll look into it, and if I do find out, I'll let you know, and we might think about that for a bit. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we can't.
Yeah. As of this moment in time, we are going to release the rest of the game as a whole, but we do have something planned to keep the to tide you guys over. I can't say too much of it yet, but it is going to happen, and it's going to be awesome.
Top secret.
And it is hella. It's top secret. It's got all of the fancy red tape and everything.
We're looking at the document right now. It even has red tape drawn all over it.
Yeah, we can't even know about it. The team that is creating it can't even know about it.
It's just that big
It is.
of a secret. Anyway, ow, did that again. Why do I keep doing that?
Why do you
Moving
keep
on to
What's next?
just basic tiny little updates, and also fan art. Yay, fan art! So
Now, where the hell's the list?
I got this. I got this. I got
Y'all
this.
talk so much.
Oh,
Boom! In your
Okay.
face. In your face. I'm gonna mute myself. So
Computer.
upskilling.
Oh, we've got all that. Awesome. Okay, since the first thing on the list is the redid, which is not proper English, redid Yang Sprites.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, you should be very sorry for that.
Okay, well,
oh my god!
technically, I was saying...
You should have given that list to Katie so that she could have edited it.
Yeah. Boom. Shade.
Sure.
I was
Oh.
using that in, like, a singular form, like, we redid that.
Well, it shows up as redid Yang Sprites.
God. It's awful. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding. Move on, god damn it.
yeah, we redid the Yang Sprites, and Chrissy's fury with me knows no limits. And basically what inspired the redoing of Yang was, one, I did traditional inking when Yang was first done, so the line width varied immensely, which made some people uncomfortable, or just they didn't fucking like it. And then the other thing was we were getting some comments in reviews about art inconsistency, so I decided in doing the new Yang sprite that I would attempt to match up with a style that we already had, and since Dory's style is so, like, spontaneous and just shit you can't really, like, you can't really emulate it because she just fucking does what she wants. And, like,
It's
don't
true.
need no man. And, so I decided that I would get as close as I could with my own style to matching Wally's inking style. And I also adopted his Yang's freckles because holy shit, they're adorable. But yeah, so the Yang sprite was redone, and hopefully that will help some of the art inconsistencies that were bothering people. Yeah, so that's it. It's done.
And it looks good.
Hella.
We kind of talked about Twice's theme song, so
Do you want me to talk about the inspiration or some shit behind it?
sure, go right ahead.
Inspiration or some shit.
It was literally shit, so
Let's go with the latter. I vote for the latter.
So, yeah, back to what I was saying before. Zextream was like, well, Vice is sort of going to be similar to Canon Vice, but she's got something to do with the military. So when I think of royalty, I think of the Baroque period in music, with the rich were paying for music to be, like, commissioned, and they'd have small chamber groups. So that's what I instantly thought. I thought of, like, harpsichords and strings. I was like, all right, I can make something work. But then Zextream was like, but wait, there's more. So she's going to be in the military, and we need more military things. I'm like, all right. And she's like, how about a fanfare? I'm like, that would be awesome. So I try to combine Baroque elements of a harpsichord and strings with this in-your-face fanfare to say, like, I'm here. I'm going to fuck shit up. I'm a raging lesbian.
I'm queer. Get used to it.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I released, like, a small thing. It was just, like, a violin, trumpet, and harpsichord, which I then MIDI'd to everyone. I was like, it needs more. So I went all out and just put fucking percussion in there and just did more layers of strings and more layers of brass and just made what you can hear on my SoundCloud, which is Vice's theme.
It's so
That's,
good.
thank you.
So good.
It's so good.
Okay, I am trash. I have not listened to it yet. I need to listen to that when my computer starts cooperating.
It's on the...
You're terrible.
Our trash.
King,
Jeez.
get on it.
What?
It's so good.
King hasn't heard it.
What?
I
He
told
just
you
admitted
guys,
he's
it's-
actual trash.
It took me like 7 months to even get into Ruby. You guys should know by now I move slower than I should.
Well,
Yeah, but this is like
It's not
illegal
wrong.
that you haven't heard it.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I mean,
Hang on, King.
I was like so hyped when it actually dropped. I was like, guys, you have to listen to this thing.
Yeah, Dory, she literally, like, she came to me and she's like, Katie, you have to listen to this right now. And I was like, all right, fine.
It was really that emotional. It's ridiculous. Don't look at me.
She
Listen
gets
to
really
it right
emotional.
now, King. Go ahead.
Do it.
We'll wait.
it's right
She
there.
literally.
We'll wait patiently.
I can't. My computer's being stupid.
That sucks.
Ah.
Well, your computer can suck a dick for all I care.
Whoa.
I'll play
Sorry.
it to my computer so you can listen.
Honestly, that's what whoever is in command of Mac needs to go do to Bill Gates right now, because I would very much like Skype to work on my Mac. I don't know
In fact, I
why.
did.
I'm on a Mac too. It works fine.
I'm on a Mac.
Yeah.
It works.
I don't think it's.
Well, then I don't
Mac's
know what the problem with me is.
actual computer.
You ever listen to the Vice theme? That's your problem.
Yeah, that's your fucking problem.
Sorry, shots fired. I'm such a bitch.
That was beautiful.
We're all snarky in Australia. We're all snarky assholes.
I love it.
I'll just start burp talking again, and everyone will not listen to us because I'm burp talking.
Oh god. Ugh.
Don't. I'm gonna throw up.
I'll drag you
Ah.
to the throat.
Oh, I can't do it.
That was beautiful, Wally.
That's amazing.
Wonderful.
Listening to it. You're listening to it, nerd.
He said he can't.
This is what I get for trying to do things of questionable legality.
Oh god, wait, what?
What are
What?
you doing then?
What are you doing?
Oh Jesus.
I'm downloading things that
No.
apparently my computer does not want to download.
Oh,
That's
alright.
very illegal. You wouldn't download a bear.
I would totally download a bear. I would.
If I could download a bear, I would download a bear.
Would you download a drop bear?
Yes.
Yes.
Immediately.
It's like the old pirating commercials. You wouldn't download
Yes.
a car. Yes, I could. Free
Oh, yes,
car.
legitimately, the you wouldn't download a bear is from the Boondocks. It's literally making so much commercials.
I
Oh,
download
man.
a drop bear and put it in my Dropbox.
Fuck.
Ah,
Hey.
no.
So you can save it in the cloud.
Exactly. And then it'll drop down from the clouds.
It's terrifying.
Become
Land
There we go.
Aha!
Oh god, now I'm imagining ODST drop bears. That would be even worse.
Oh Jesus.
You guys, does anyone else know what ODST is, or am I talking at a wall?
I know what it is.
Nah.
No clue.
Okay.
I think I might, but I also don't know what that
It's
is.
that one Halo spin-off
Yeah,
game.
it's Halo or some nonsense.
It's orbital.
Some of that
Orbital Dropship
changing
Troopers.
Halo nonsense.
There we go. My friend told me what ODST stood for a long time ago, and for some reason I've never forgotten it, even though it is completely useless to me.
Well, that's.
There's really no. I really do not need to know what ODST stands for, but I do.
Sucks to suck.
Sounds like a sexual disease.
There's some neat programming delights that Zumbra is working on. I think it's programming or animation or something with that.
Programming animations.
Or something.
Or something like that. Like the infinite scrolling background that's planned. That's not a spoiler. Fuck it.
It's not a spoiler
It's
because
just
I
spoiled
posted a
it.
test of that earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, yeah, the whole infinite scrolling background, that was really awesome.
So, about that, the context is that after Act 1, Ruby, Yang, and Glenn are walking back, or they're traveling back to Beacon, right? And we wanted to show a scene where they're just walking across the desert, and, like, time will go from, like, daytime to nighttime to daytime, like, continuously while they're walking across the desert. So Frump did a very good job in drawing something, like, really beautiful, really long painting.
God damn it, Frump.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing we're planning to have in Act 2. Just infinite scrolling backgrounds. Another thing is parallax. Parallax is like, the only way I know how to describe it is like, say you're in a car, you're driving on a freeway, and like, the stuff close to you is moving really fast, like I don't know, like trees or other cars. But like when you're looking in the background at like buildings, they move slower. So that's in general, that's what parallax is, and how we were planning to use parallax in Summer Rose Court is like we have a scene where there will be like 5 people in the scene, and Summer Rose Court isn't like 800 by 600. We don't have enough space for it. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to like sort of like move the quote unquote camera such that we can like, you know, fit all of them at the same screen. Like if someone's talking, we move the camera to them, and if other people are talking on the other side of the screen, we move the camera to them. And we're sort of like moving back and forth and have to do this parallax thing to make it look semi-realistic. So that's something else we had planned. Also, Frump, I should bring it to you to mention the dragon running animations.
Oh, right. Yes. So I have, for the traveling parts, I am planning or trying to do a dragon running animation. Yes. And I think I've shown Dory and a few of the other people on the art team already. But yeah, I have that planned. So hopefully I can get that to work. But yes, go ahead, King.
I was gonna continue to reveal the existence of me being a nerd, and comment that like Zumbra's definition was amazing, but if you want a legitimate not a legitimate, but a scientific definition of parallax, like scientific definition is the apparent motion of one object in relation to another. I'm a nerd, I'm sorry.
Thank you, King.
That was necessary.
It's used in astronomy when you're like looking at 2 stars next to each other, and when you stand on one side of the Earth, the 2 stars are in one position, but then when you stand on another side of the Earth, they're in a different position. And it's like, it's astronomy, and astronomy's weird and rad and cool and strange.
And that way you can determine like the distance to the star because you're like sort of like triangulating it. Is that?
I think it's more the distance between the stars, but I think the distance to the stars too.
It's between it's the relation. They use it to figure out the relation between one star and another star, or stars and the planets that they're adjacent to.
Galilean moons.
So
I had to look up the
parallax
Galilean moons.
is pretty much black magic.
Yeah, it's space stuff.
Pretty much.
It's Mass
space
Effect.
stuff.
It's space stuff. Yeah, so we're putting space stuff into your visual novel.
I
No
hope
one
you
really
enjoy
knows
it.
how it works, but it works.
Next thing you know, we'll have like astronaut Ruby or something.
So the UFO ending.
Spoilers.
Since we kind of said Mass Effect, I would like to add that Yang is totally Krogan. Yang is like the epitome of Krogan, if anyone else gets that. I know Kemi does.
I don't know. Yang's. She doesn't headbutt enough to be Krogan.
She only
Headbutted once. Yeah.
once. Meanwhile, she
I can
punches.
perfectly
Nora is fucking Krogan.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nora's definitely Krogan.
Yang fights because she has rage, whereas Nora fights because it's fun. That's the difference between a human meathead and a Krogan. Nora is so Krogan it hurts.
I want to draw.
She's almost
Yes.
more Krogan than most Krogans.
Oh,
All right.
man.
We completely strong-armed everything from Dom. So Dom, you talk.
That's okay. Just back to the astronaut AU. Did you guys ever see the episode of Simpsons where Homer voices Poochie the dog in Itchy and Scratchy?
That is like the one episode I have not seen. I am so ashamed of myself.
There's at the very end, like they edit the ending. So at the end, he's like, "Oh, Poochie, if something to say, I have to go back to my home planet now." And he like does this shitty like fly off edit. I'm just imagining that with Ruby and Yang going into space. I have to go back to my home planet now, guys. We're just like shittily like.
Like that, has anybody seen that video of like some guy's Skyrim play where he summons like thousands of children?
God!
And
Look at an astronaut.
Oh my god! I'm so proud.
Oh, he's an astronaut. I'm so proud.
Oh man, I fucking love that video. Has anybody seen Fuck Ton of Trains? Fuck Ton of Trains is good.
Oh, God.
No, oh my god, the Katamari, the Katamari one. What? at the end when the clustered ball of animals just kind of like just shimmies like on the ground, I lose my shit every time. I'm just like, that's a funny way to
look it up. If you can look it up, there's a video of these guys testing like different mods and stuff, and somebody made a shout that's called "fuck ton of trains," and you use this shout. Now this guy was like near a Khajiit caravan, and he uses his shout, and trains start falling from the sky.
Oh my god,
And
yes.
this guy's watching it happen. They're made to look like Dwemer tech. It's really actually pretty cool. But the funniest thing is these trains are falling on this caravan, and the guy goes, "Oh no, Khajiit Khan is ruined." It's the best. Look it up.
I'm laughing too hard. What's it called?
It's fuck ton of trains is the name of the
Oh.
yes, or the mod that turns the dragons into Thomas.
Yes, yes.
You know what?
That's so funny. Like, oh my god.
Like you're about to get executed, but Tom Strange goes straight on top.
Toot, toot.
And it's just like rampaging around him, was trying to fight him.
How does he fly? Does he just kind of float around in the
He
air?
he just lifts up and just.
That's terrifying.
It's almost like that shitty edit that Dawn mentioned. It's almost exactly like that, which makes it more terrifying.
God, that just reminds me of that fucking, like, the guy who kills the saber cat, and then the saber cat just lifts off into the heavens. And it's like, see you later. Bye.
I love that.
Oh,
Wow. We derailed.
fan art.
I
Okay.
agree, fan art.
That's derailed with trains and
Oh
Thomas.
god,
Shut the
Kate.
fuck up.
Boo!
Damn it, I have to turn my microphone off for this. Okay.
Lift
King.
off.
Okay, fan art.
We want to talk about
Frum's
fan art.
posting.
And we will have links to these in the description below. I love saying that. I just love saying that. I just like, we'll have links in the description below. It makes me sound so important. Like I'm an actual YouTuber.
Sounds like we sound so official. We're talking about something, and here's the thing we talked about. That's like.
But when you say that, I'm like, crap, now to remember to put it in.
Because if it's not there, we know whose fault it is.
Anyway,
We yell at it, not really, because you already do so much.
yeah, like if you forget a thing, we're just like, it's okay. He's just hardworking.
Yeah,
You're doing
sure.
18 other things. You can skip one.
We'll cut you some slack on this. In any
Only a
case,
little.
only a little. Don't push your luck. Anyway, so after the demo, for a couple of days, what the fuck are you eating? You piece of
Was
horse
crumpling
vagina.
a coupon. They
Crumple your
expired,
coupons
so
later, you
crumple them.
fart nut.
Do we even need somebody to go cuss now?
Oh my god.
All right,
We need Wally to do it. Wally's voice is perfect.
It's absolutely. I said fart nut. Thank you. Fart.
I did say fart nut.
Those flatulence, not fuck nut. I could have said that, but I said fart. In any case, a few days after the demo, people started doing fan art, which always makes me incredibly, like, emotional. And how did you know? It couldn't be the fact that I've cried, like, 45 times. Like, in that weekend alone, I was just, like, a sobbing wreck because it was like, oh my god, I made a thing, and people like this thing that I helped to make. Something like that. You shit-eating piece of fuck. There you go, King. I said it. You're welcome. Anyway, yes, fan art is always like my favorite thing. I try to catch every fan art that we can get and reblog them to the dev blog. But I also encourage everyone to do submissions and submit fan art to the team because that would make my day complete beyond all measure. And yeah. Yeah. What the
What is the noise?
King? Why?
King, what are you doing?
King will boot you.
I'm living my life. God.
Well, it
You're
sounds like you're
jingling
wasting
something.
it.
Somebody's fucking playing jingle keys and it's getting real aggravating.
Cookies. Oh, what?
I'm not playing any. I don't even know what Jingle Keys is.
Boo boo
Find a way to play
keys.
chopsticks.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go open up the submit actually because I don't know if that's on. I'm like, yeah, guys, submit stuff. And
Submit
nobody-
fan
Yes.
art to
Oh,
us,
wow.
but we
Fan art.
don't.
Do it.
But it's not open yet. I'm gonna check
Good
it
job.
actually. Shut the fuck up.
Submit it to summer-rose-court, because that's not
Yep.
an obsolete blog.
Yep, I didn't.
Didn't submit that.
I
What's
didn't
this?
submit that. Yeah, yay.
How did I
Okay.
buy this?
Okay, now it's open and now it's officially like up and ready for action. So, yay!
Go forth.
Yay!
Oh yo, and whatnot.
Hey.
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 So about the fan art,
the
the one I was looking at recently and I liked. I say recently in quotes because it's not really. It's like a week ago or something. But there's one of Ruby and Yang. They're at the puppet show, and Yang's like, "Yeah, that's it, kids. Story over. Everyone died. Sorry. The end." And then the subtitle text is like, "Who keeps inviting the Xiaolong kids to these puppet shows anyway?"
I love that.
I love
one.
it.
Great.
I love it.
So wonderful.
Beautiful.
What's the other one? The other one's super badass of Yang and her dragon babes.
That is by Jen E. And it's with Sing For Me.
That's
Baby.
Yeah, Sing
amazing.
For Me, baby.
That is incredible. I saw that and I was like,
yeah.
wow.
It's great. We've got Muscly Yang gives me life, so send in all your Muscly Yang. That is what keeps me going and keeps Chrissy furious with me. She is so mad at me, and it's hilarious.
It's true.
You done good, Kemi.
I know I did.
That's how you
You
know you
done
did good.
Yeah, I mean, I got an actual death threat.
Oh God! And then super quick, the Gen the Gen I, or is it Gen 3? Like Pokemon Gen 3? I don't really know how to
Jen
pronounce
the third. I don't know.
Gen the third.
Gender the third sounds just so regal.
The third of their name. We also did another super awesome, super colorful, super muscly fan art of Yang during the Grim attack, which I'm looking at right now, and I'm just like, yeah, boy.
I see it. Cool.
In
Right?
that image, Yang is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much a rainbow of colors.
Yes.
Let
Let the
Motherfucking
gay shine
penis.
through.
It's great.
fight the darkness with the gay. That's
And
what
also
someone
it's
says
amazing.
is gay.
It makes a
Oh,
dragon.
wait. She did another one. She did one of
Wait, what?
Ruby getting the crown put on her head.
Oh, what? I thought that
Yeah.
was just like a regular one.
Nah,
Yeah.
son.
Let me
That
check
is
that.
also her. Check that shit out,
Oh
yo.
yeah, she did. Oh my God.
Yeah. So much
I'm using-
fucking
I'm using-
SRC fan art.
So sorry about the pronouns. Oh, I actually don't know their gender. Shit. They did such a good job.
They really did. It's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, I get so hyped when I see it. I'm just like, yes. Put it on me. Put it on me. Oh
Is
no.
that all the topics we have?
I don't know.
Let me check super quick. Yeah, actually. It does. We actually managed to get everything talked about that we wanted to get talked about, and then King died.
I think
Sorry.
we're like an hour and 20 minutes now.
Oh man, this
How
is like
long do we need the podcast to be?
An hour.
our maximum limit was 1.5 an hour and a half. I'm sorry.
We
Okay.
have definitely gone over that on several occasions.
No, because like about 20 minutes of this is bloopers. So
No, I'm just counting that.
oh, then yeah, we are definitely we're definitely good.
This is a very successful podcast, actually.
Better than
Excellent.
last time.
Yes, way better than last
Tell me
time.
about how awkward it was, please. I
Oh,
wasn't
Yeah, I
God.
want to know about this.
Oh God, it was just
So, Kemi, to answer your question about the last podcast, we were actually recording this very podcast a week ago, and we were planning to release it. But the thing was, like, we were talking about things, and then there would just be like this awkward silence, and then after a while, and it's like, "Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I really meant it to be, more lively or whatever." And we just like hit that silence like every now and then after a while, we just went through the entire podcast, and it's like, okay, well, I don't think that we can release this comfortably, so we decided to postpone until today, and this is supposedly the podcast we will actually release. That was supposed to be last week, but here you go.
Okay.
That last podcast just reminded me of a knitting convention.
What?
yeah.
Well-
Katie, say your goodbyes before you just duck out like a rude
Yeah.
bitch.
Sorry, I thought I would just go and then no one would notice.
No, I would always notice you
Just
miss
leave in
it.
the dark of the night.
We're- Well, we are
I-
definitely gonna notice when you leave a message that says "I'm leaving." We're definitely gonna notice.
That might make you guys remember. Anyways, I have a cake to bake, so I just have to go. Sorry, guys.
Ow.
All right, I love you, honey.
Bye.
will
Oh, I
see
love you
in
too.
a bit.
That's so gay.
Thanks
Shut
for
the
stopping
fuck
by.
up.
Yeah, this was really fun. For a first podcast, this was super duper fun, and I want to come back. And yeah,
Well, you're never allowed back.
Hey,
Cool.
shut the fuck
Sounds
up.
good.
I'm kidding.
Oh man.
I'll
Dory, that was
throw
like genuine anger there. I could feel it.
Yeah, Dory will throw down.
I
Don't
will
almost
throw down.
hurt me.
She gets real. Like she
I
gets
get
really
real.
real.
I get real bad.
No,
Ow! I keep.
I will cut a
hitting
bitch.
myself.
I'm pretty sure I have assassins outside my house.
I've done the dark sacrament. Or the sacrament.
What is that shaky thing?
Jingle keysing.
I love
That's
you,
gonna drive me insane.
Boo Boo Keys.
Anyways, so I have to go. Bye, guys. Bye, podcast.
Bye.
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 Woo.
Bye.
Is that how we're signing out?
Yeah, I guess so. We all just say our goodbyes because we've covered all the topics that we wanted to cover. We've had a lot of fun.
You guys, Zumbra. Zumbra explained it. Never mind. I'm very tired. I was like, well, I still haven't heard the hilarity of the awkward podcast, but I have.
Yes, you have.
Delightful.
Delightful indeed. But today was very successful. I enjoyed talking with you guys as always, and I will see you next time on Steam Train.
I want
See you
toast.
later.
Steam train.
Goodbye.
Train.
Signing out. Bye. See you later.
What just happened?
Who knows?
Oh,
No one
lordy.
knows.
Clearly. Kemi, I'm gonna leave and sign out and not do whatever the hell that just was.
All right, this is Summer. I'll see you all another time. Bye.
Bye.
Yep, this is Dom, Balcony Music. I'm going back to bed. All right, see you
I'm
guys.
gonna go make toast. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, this is Frump signing off. See y'all next time if I get it next time. Meow.
This is Kingu Numies, and I'm headed out to try and make food as well. Let that phone work. Phone!